It was an ordinary day in New York City on September 11, 2001. People were going about their daily routines, commuting to work, enjoying the early fall weather, and going about their business as usual. The city was bustling with its usual energy and vibrancy. Little did anyone know that within hours, everything would change. The attacks on the World Trade Center towers were sudden and catastrophic, catching everyone off guard. The shock and horror of seeing planes crashing into the building, the ensuing chaos, and the subsequent collapse of the towers were beyond anyone's wildest imagination. It was a day that would forever be etched in the memory of New Yorkers and the world as a day of immense tragedy and loss, and a day that would reshape the course of history. On September 11, 2001, 4 commercial airplanes were hijacked by terrorists belonging to the extremist group Al-Qaeda. The first plane to hit the World Trade Center was American Airlines Flight 11, which had departed from Boston and was en route to Los Angeles. The hijackers took control of the plane shortly after takeoff. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11, a Boeing 767 carrying 92 people, traveling at the speed of 590 miles per hour, crashes into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. The plane crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. The impact and resulting explosion caused a massive fire, and many people in the building were killed or trapped on the upper floors. As people were evacuating the North Tower, United Airlines Flight 175 was hijacked and flown into the South Tower. At 9:03 a.m., Flight 175, a Boeing 767 carrying 65 people, crashes into the South Tower of the World Trade Center.
Yeah. This just in, you were looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we just unconfirmed reports this morning.
As we come on now, we have serious news of a major, very tragic story right now. Incredible plane crash into the...
Another jet, Dylan. What's this other jet doing? Holy fuck!
Oh my God. The impact caused an even greater explosion and fires that would eventually cause the South Tower to collapse, killing thousands of people.
A huge explosion now raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way!
You okay?
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Watch out, watch out. I got
it. Meanwhile, American Airlines Flight 77 had been hijacked and was flown into the Pentagon. At 9:37 a.m., Flight 77, a Boeing 757 carrying 64 people, crashes into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. The impact caused a portion of the building to collapse, and many people inside were killed.
David, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're looking at live pictures of the Pentagon where there is billowing smoke. Jim Miklashevsky just reported that he heard an explosion, and right now we're looking at an aerial view of the Pentagon.
At 10:02 a.m., the television mast atop the North Tower spears straight down. Power is down in lower Manhattan. Phone lines are jammed with more than 230 million calls. Hundreds of firefighters were trapped in the tower.
Everybody go straight. This ambulance is about 100 feet ahead.
We're evacuating this part of Manhattan. Clear out of here now. Folks, we are evacuating this part of Manhattan. Get out of here now. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
How are people getting off the island right now?
Right now, they're walking. A lot of people are getting up to the bridges, and they're walking over the 59th Street Bridge. They're walking over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Long Island Railroad, limited service. New Jersey, if you want get to New Jersey, folks, you have to go to 34th and 11th at the Jacob Javits Center. They will assist you getting to New Jersey. Long Island Railroad, limited service, city subways, not working.
The fourth hijacked plane was United Airlines Flight 93, which had also departed from Newark, New Jersey, and was en route to San Francisco. Passengers on the flight learned about the other hijackings and realized that their plane was likely to be used as a weapon as well. They attempted to overpower the hijackers, and at 10:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 93, a Boeing 757 carrying 44 people, crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, killing everyone on board. At 11:02 a.m., the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ, and other U.S. financial markets shut down in response to the attacks.
We do have some videotape of the second plane, and you can see it there.
Where?
On the left.
I didn't see it. Oh, whoa.
This is crazy.
We're under attack.
Going into buildings.
From our vantage point, yeah, clearly difficult to tell.
We're under attack.
What type of plane that is, but it's a horrific scene.
That's
all right, we've just been told, so Michael, sorry, the New York Stock Exchange is being evacuated, as is, I'm sure, much of Wall Street, if not all of it, as much as possible.
At 1:04 p.m., the Federal Aviation Administration issued the first national ground stop in the nation's history, prohibiting departures for all civilian aircraft, regardless of destination.
Or in their offices, secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors.
Falling debris from the collapse of the North and South Towers ignites fires in the neighboring buildings of the World Trade. World Trade 4, 5, and 6 are ablaze. At 5:20 p.m., the 47-story building known as 7 World Trade Center collapses. Some residents walk across the Brooklyn Bridge to get out of the city. Others seek escape in vessels, piloted by the Army Corps of Engineers.
How are people getting off the island right now?
Right now, they're walking. A lot of the 9th Street Bridge, they're walking over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Long Island Railroad, limited service. New Jersey, if you want to get to New Jersey, folks, they will assist you getting to New Jersey.
Over the following weeks and months, rescue and recovery efforts continued at the World Trade Center site, as well as at the Pentagon and Shanksville crash sites.
They smell like gas. Oh shit, there's gas! Everybody! 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 Grab the shotgun! Unit's trying to get the rest of the bus.
The United States declared a global war on terror and launched military operations in Afghanistan to dismantle al-Qaeda and remove the Taliban from power. The 9/11 attacks also led to significant changes in U.S. foreign and domestic policy, as well as increased security measures in airports, government buildings, and other public places. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, an estimated 6,000 people were injured, and a total of 2,996 people died, including 2,977 victims and 19 hijackers as a result of the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City and the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. The video ends here. Thank you all for watching and liking it. If you find the video useful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Goodbye and see you again.